Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface with your second dose. Probably should see a doctor about that. Ladies, of videos today. First one, of course, being about the World of Warcraft bans. Because the 15-year-old game's leveling up is really, relevant and stuff and things. Ugh, god damn it. Anyway, but let's talk about money. So, we have got the charts, super data charts, top grossing titles by category worldwide, ranked February. Now, this is really interesting stuff. This is actually legit, really interesting stuff. Last time I did this, I had it all blurred out, and then it just went up. Screw that. Let's just get on with it. So first of all, let's do PC. Let's do mobile first, because who gives a toss? You got all these stuffs. Right, that's that done. Now let's do console. So number 10, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Kingdom Hearts 3. Now remember, this is top grossing titles. So Kingdom Hearts 3 did pretty well on console. Grand Theft Auto 5, which is just an ever stay there. And Resident Evil 2, I was really glad to see Resident Evil 2 still doing well in terms of console sales. I think Capcom nailed it. Absolutely nailed that remake. Great game. I'm really hoping that it opens the door for future remakes. Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Nemesis. Sorry, that is Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Really would love to see a modern day realization remake of that. NBA 2K. Super Smash Brothers. Switch only. Number 5. Console earnings. Super Smash Brothers. Still doing really, really well. And here we go. Number 4. Apex Legends. Console. Now let's jump down to here, down at the bottom, because it talks about Apex Legends. Apex Legends has the best launch month of any free-to-play game in history. Apex Legends generated an estimated $92 million from in-game spending across all platforms, with the majority coming from console. As you can see, it's only at number 6 here on PC, number 4 on console. Despite this, Fortnite still came in above Apex Legends and is the top grossing rankings. Now, I want to talk about this because I think this is fascinating stuff. So yeah, Apex is at number 4, Fortnite on console number 2. Apex is at number 6, PC, and Fortnite number 5. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But what it's showing is, although Apex Legends is brand new, and we've got over that sort of honeymoon period now, it's really cemented itself. It hasn't dropped off. It hasn't had an explosion and then gone flaccid, ladies. It's actually maintained some significant growth throughout the month. 92 million, the best, better than what Fortnite did when it released the Battle Royale in their first month. And also, we've got to be completely honest here. Apex Legends' current roster of cosmetics, pretty poor, I'd say. But it still generated this huge figure. And this month, March, they of course have added the Battle Pass. Now, I wanted to do a video on the Battle Pass, but I'm just going to actually condense it into this video here, because I think the Battle Pass is terrible. I really do. I think the rewards in the Battle Pass are sadly really piss poor. Really piss poor indeed. And I was so disappointed. I was so excited. Me and my friend, we were so excited because we've been playing non-stop. We just have such a laugh together. And we were just sending each other's messages, little videos, just go Battle Pass and all this, getting ourselves hyped up. And then they were just like, I bought the 25 level boost. So I was like, all right, then I'll do it to be the same as you then. And so I did it. And then we looked through the Battle Pass and we're just like, oh, this is shit. I wish we hadn't done that now. So they've got to learn. And what I think it does show is, as I've said previously, I don't think Respawn had any idea about how popular Apex Legends was actually going to turn out. I don't think they had any clue as to the sensation that it has become. But unless they start, I think, getting some decent cosmetics, decent costumes, decent gun skins, and I probably think tweaking the store price. But when you're taking 92 million, the best ever free-to-play game, I'm pretty sure they'll go, why? Why would we? But I think if they're going to maintain revenue, so it's going to be interesting to see not what March is, because I think March is going to be excellent. I'm looking more May, June time to see how it's behaving then when the battle pass is cemented in, etc. And then we'll kind of get an idea of whether or not it's going to slip. But I definitely think that the game could seriously do with a much better quality of costume. And a much better, because all it is essentially the same shite they're wearing, but just with a colour variant or a little sparkle variant or something like that. There's not the huge amounts of costumes which are radically different. Not huge amounts. There are some, but not huge amounts. So I think they've got to Fortnite it up. Fortnite is incredibly fun for costumes. They have got ridiculously fun costumes in Fortnite. I think they've got to do this in Apex as well, because you've got to take into consideration, you can't see you. Other people can. You can't see you. You're first person. Fortnite's third person. Everyone always gets to see their costume. So you really want to make a statement for the people that can see you. But excellent. I mean, I love the game. I love it to pieces. But look at this. Number 3 on console, Anthem. Where is it on PC? Nowhere on PC. But number 3 in console. Now look at this. Anthem makes 100 million in digital revenue at launch. Unbelievable. Anthem was the top-selling title by units on console in February, with an above-average digital download rate. In-game spending came in at 3.5 million across both platforms. So it did well on console. Here in the UK, it was heavily discounted from the start, from release. So, of course, as I said, it was going to shift units because it was going out discounted. Germany, heavily discounted as well. They lowered it down to like 30 quid, 35 quid here in the UK in the first week. People are going to snap it up for that much. They are going to snap it up. I think the game's bland. I think it's boring. I think it looks pretty. I think it plays decently well. But I don't see this maintaining. Again, I'll be very interested to see what May, June looks like when it comes to Anthem. But I don't see this being maintained. Yeah, sure. On release month, okay. But yeah, we'll see. Even March would be interesting for Anthem. Because remember, EA said it reckons it will shift 6 million units. Now that's going to be quite interesting because units can be shipped, but fiscally, if it's not making what it was meant to make, is another thing. But they said they wanted to ship 6 million units before the end of March, which is just a week away. Fortnite level 2, and then FIFA. Fuck you, EA. Ugh. Why? People, you idiots. Sorry. And then PC, FIFA Online 3, World of Warcraft dropping, I believe, to number 9. Dropping down to number 9. Dota 2, World of Tanks, Apex coming in, Fortnite above it, Crossfire, Fantasy Westwood, I think this was number 1 last time. Fantasy Westwood Journey Online 2, LOL, and then Dungeon Fighter Online. But I want to have a look at this down here. We were talking about this in a video very recently. Hearthstone. Hearthstone takes a sharper downturn. Hearthstone revenue had its largest year-over-year decline this month, dropping 52% across PC and mobile, partly due to heightened competition within the genre and likely franchise fatigue. I wouldn't say, personally, because of heightened competition. I don't think there is much heightened competition. I don't think Gwent's given it any competition. I don't think Elder Scrolls Legends is giving it any competition, really. Magic the Gathering, the new Magic game, maybe. maybe that's given it some competition. Some, I don't think much, comparatively. But I do think franchise fatigue, there is a perception around Hearthstone that you're just outpriced now. Whether that's true or not is irrelevant. It's a perception, and people are just staying away. I think a lot of people are just staying away, not even touching Hearthstone, because they believe they're just completely priced out the game. And then when you get them announcing the new expansion, and all you get is like, hey, we're doing a $10 deal for one arena pass and 9 packs. And then we're doing a 3-part story with the parts 2 and 3 at $20 each. Oh, and then we're doing an offer, 50 packs for $50, 80 packs for $80. To me, that's just like, whoa. I could buy a really good game for $50. I could buy a in collector's edition for $80 for some of them. So yeah, Hearthstone not doing so good. We know it's not doing so good. Blizzard have been sending out surveys saying it's not doing so good. But yeah, Apex Legends, Monster, well done. But I think the game needs work, and I think it needs work quickly. That isn't a criticism to Respawn, because like I said, I'm sure they just didn't anticipate how huge this was going to be. But now they have to take on that responsibility. They have to take on the role that this is a juggernaut game. They need the team, and they need the accompanying cosmetics, etc. If they want to maintain this momentum. If they don't keep this going, if they don't keep up with this, I reckon Fortnite will just steamroller them again. Or something else might just creep in and nick their spot, and that's what you don't want. They're white hot right now. They gotta keep it going. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back. Did I just say blow? Ladies. With some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.